Hey guys, I'm Ebs.
And I'm Penny.
And today we're here with Mr. Jones, our new principal, to ask a few questions and just get to know him a little bit better.
You've been on the job for 2 weeks now. What surprised you the most so far? Be honest.
What has surprised me the most, Penny, is the expansive and beautiful school grounds that we have here at All Saints. The first 3 weeks I've been at school, there hasn't been a lot of people around, so I've spent a fair bit of time wandering the grounds, looking through our buildings, and really we have a magnificent school campus. The rolling green hills, the big trees, the expansive nature of our grounds facilities is very impressive, and that's certainly been a little bit of a surprise for me.
Yeah, it's really great. Like once everyone comes back, you'll get to see how everyone interacts in the common. I hope you have a good view out of your office, do you?
Yeah.
Absolutely. My office is set up a little bit different to Miss Provis. However, I've got a direct view straight over to the Commons. I've got a view to the left to the chapel, and that's really important because I love being right in the middle where all the action is.
Yeah, that's so
good.
exciting.
Yeah.
Amongst the community.
Absolutely.
You've met a lot of students already. What stood out about All Saints students so far?
I could not believe I had to wander around the school for a few days and weeks last year, and a lot of the time people didn't know who I was, and I went up to, and a lot of people came up to me, just introduced themselves, and they were so open, they were so welcoming, they were so inviting, and when they found out who I was, they were even more interested in me and talking to me and asking me some questions. So I got that sense of welcomeness, I got that sense of inclusivity straight away.
I think everyone's excited to get to know a bit more about you, so
Yeah,
hopefully these
definitely.
questions do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. When you're not wearing the principal hat, what does the perfect Sunday look like for you?
Well, first thing, I like a sleep in. So Sundays are normally the days I get a sleep in. So a late start to the day.
What time are we talking?
Yeah, 8:30 is
sleep
sort of
in.
a sleep in for me. So the next thing I'll do is get a coffee. Coffee is always an important start to the day, and making sure
Yeah.
that's a good coffee.
What's
And-
your order?
Well, it's a skinny flat white.
Okay,
Also
take notes.
partial to a cappuccino. Always has to have a little bit of milk. But then the day hopefully will include some time with the family, maybe heading down the beach, maybe heading to watch a sporting game or involved in the kids' sport. And then Sunday afternoon, evening is always a really nice family dinner. It might be a roast or a barbecue or something that we
a
all
nice
can sit
Sunday
down to.
roast.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
can't go
Yeah.
wrong. A nice lamb roast.
Have you been watching the BBL? Have you gone into any of those Sunday
Yes,
games?
I have. I've been to a few games and I love the cricket and I love the BBL, and it's been fantastic to see Perth and winning the trophy again this year. It's great. I couldn't get a ticket to the grand final. I pulled as many connections as I could, but just couldn't get a ticket. But watched it at home with the family and a great result for the
That's good,
Scorchers.
because your
Yeah.
son loves cricket as well, doesn't he?
He does. He loves cricket,
Yeah.
and Luke plays cricket as well. So he was certainly as enthusiastic and energetic as I was when they won the trophy.
That's so
That's
exciting. You're a local south of the river boy. Where did you grow up and hang out? And are there any memories from All Saints from your youth?
Yes, so I did grow up in the southern suburbs of Burragoon and Applecross and Brentwood, and I went to school at Aquinas College, so very close by.
Yep.
And I had lots of friends who went to All Saints College, and I also know lots of people who taught at All Saints College too. So while I've never been an actual part of the community, I know a lot about this place, and it's fantastic to now be part of the community as principal. It's amazing. In terms of local hangouts, well, I was very sporty, so I always was down at the Melville Cricket Club or the Burragoon Football Club at Corunda Oval there. Just like I'm sure you two do, I used to hang out at Garden City a little bit, and that's where we got the bus to and from school, and that was always a social time for us. But I do remember growing up and being part of All Saints. All Saints College used to have a 9-hole golf course down around the ovals. Yeah, it was a 9-hole golf course, and they used to hold a championship, a school championship every year. Wow. And I do remember coming over with my schoolmates from Aquinas, and we played in the local golf tournament down on the oval, which was amazing.
That's so funny.
Wow.
We should try and bring that back.
Yeah,
That'd
bring
be
it back.
fun.
Well, I actually have heard that one of the tee boxes is still actually down on the oval somewhere. So,
Really?
yeah, it's an
Maybe we'll have to
interesting
find it.
history
Yeah.
of All Saints College.
Do a little scavenger.
I had no idea about that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so fun.
Are you a sport tragic, casual fan, or a proud non-participant? Any teams that we should know about?
Absolute sport tragic. I love my sport. And although I've been away in Victoria for the past 6 years, I've certainly maintained my allegiances to WA teams. So the first one being the Fremantle Dockers.
Forever Freo.
I'm a long-suffering Fremantle Dockers supporter, and I know, like you do, Ebony, 2026 is our year.
Flag
It is,
mantle.
Yep.
Flag mantle, bring it on.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed.
Perth Scorchers, obviously, as a cricket team, and I also love going to the Wildcats and supporting the Perth
Yeah.
Wildcats. And to have Alan Black here at All Saints now, who was a very important member of the
Yes,
Perth Wildcats
yes,
in the
he
90s, is fantastic. And they're probably my 3 main sporting teams that I follow.
Outside of work, what really helps you to switch off and reset?
I love the beach, and living in Wangaratta for the past 6 years, wasn't very close to the beach. In fact, 3.5 hours from the closest beach. So being back in Perth and back living where we are, I love going to the beach. I'll head down to the beach often, I'll take the dog, and as soon as I'm down there next to the water, I'm relaxed, I'm calm, and it really does centre me. So the beach, certainly.
I've got 2 follow-up questions. Number 1, what's your dog's name?
Ned.
Ned. What breed?
So Ned is a Border Collie Golden Retriever cross.
So he would love the beach.
He loves water. In fact, I have to go out and get him because he goes out too far, and I'm worried that he's going to get caught in the rip and get dragged out, but he loves the water. He's just getting used to the beach because he's growing up around the rivers, the Murray River in northern Victoria, and the water doesn't move as quickly as it moves at the beach, so he's working that out.
My second question was, what's your favourite beach in Perth to go to?
Now that is a good one. Coogee Beach is my closest beach, so that is, if it was just convenience and heading quickly down the beach, it's Coogee. But I love the atmosphere of Cottesloe Beach,
Yes.
and I love the vibe of City Beach as well. So they're a bit further away from home, but depending what I'm looking for, I'll normally go to those beaches.
Worth the drive, I reckon.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's something about you that wouldn't appear on your CV but probably should?
Ooh.
I'm an excellent singer.
Really?
Well, if you ask me, Penny, I am an excellent singer. If you ask anyone who listens to me sing, they don't necessarily agree with that.
Okay.
But I'm standing strong. I love singing. I enjoy it, and I think I'm pretty good.
Maybe
So,
you should sing at assembly.
well, maybe I won't commit to that yet, Penny. But
I heard you've got 10 minutes. You
I
know, you've got some room to fill in.
certainly enjoy it, but I would add that to my CV.
Okay. Do you have a go-to song? Do you have a favourite band?
I
perhaps?
do, yeah.
Okay.
I love the Australian music of 1980s and the 1990s.
Okay.
So, long time before you two, but Paul Kelly, INXS, Icehouse, Cold Chisel, all of those fantastic Australian rock acts are my go-to music.
You know, not quite rock, but like this morning I was listening to some of the Killers. It was pretty good. Yeah.
I don't mind the Killers.
Do you have a favourite concert? That was a question that I added. Have you ever been to a concert that you're like, wow?
Some of my favourites have been U2 at Subiaco Oval, and that was quickly followed by Pearl Jam
Ooh.
at Subiaco Oval.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Do you feel like with having your kids attend the college, do you feel like it gives you a perspective on what it's like from a student's point of view? Like honest and raw perspective?
100%, Ebony. And one of the key messages that we talk about as staff at All Saints is what would we want to do in this situation if this was my child?
Yes.
So I very much look across our school. I did at Cathedral and I do here at All Saints as to how do I want my children educated? What experiences do I want my children to have? And what is the culture that I want my kids to be involved in? And I know that the culture, the learning, the teaching, the opportunities at All Saints are magnificent. And I think it's fantastic that all our students get that opportunity. And I'm really pleased that my children are getting that opportunity as well.
I feel like that's really reassuring for other parents to hear as well.
Absolutely.
Exciting.
Okay. Do you have a go-to comfort food after a long day?
Yes.
Ooh.
I try my hardest to stay away from it because I know it's not good for me, but a little bit of chocolate. Not a lot,
Yep.
not a lot. Too much is not good. Too much of anything is not good, but just a little bit of milk chocolate at the end of the day certainly helps me.
Okay, now
good.
key question. Do you have your chocolate from the fridge or from the pantry? I have this debate in my family.
It's a very controversial topic, Ebony, but there is no doubt that chocolate needs to be stored in the fridge.
No.
Oh.
No.
Wow.
Pantry.
I never thought this would be the first controversial topic that I'd tackle at All
I'm
Saints.
so sorry.
Okay, we'll have to do some educating there.
At least you've got something like on the same path as my parents. They are fridge all the way. I have to fight with them. I pull it out of the fridge and put it in the pantry.
Do you not find that the chocolate becomes soft and mushy
No.
and messy when it's in the cupboard?
That's the beautiful thing about it.
Okay.
It just like melts on your tongue and you're like, this is incredible.
You know a great thing about All Saints College? We are inclusive, and I can work just as easily with somebody who likes chocolate in the pantry as someone who likes chocolate in the fridge.
Are you a
That's so
sauce in the
beautiful to
fridge or
hear.
pantry person?
Sauce is in the fridge too, Penny.
Yeah, I agree
it's
with
a
that one.
sauce in the fridge all the time.
All the way. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
We can agree to disagree.
Excellent.
Yeah.